At El Dorado schools, like in many districts, change is a constant. Superintendent Jennifer Davis shares how the district adapted to shifting demographics and growing student needs, finding solutions that truly make a difference.
We had some shifts in demographics that we were noticing in our district. We had an increase in enrollment, and then we had a trajectory downward in enrollment. We had a spike in some of our SEL needs, a pretty big spike in our SEL needs. We went from a rather low level of foster care placements in our district to a pretty high level of foster care placement in our district in a relatively short period of time. I'm talking 2 to 3 years. We were collecting a lot of data. At the time we were using NWEA, we were using PowerSchool and collecting data in PowerSchool. We were doing small group interventions at our elementary and middle school. And so we were doing fluency testing, and we were using old school PALs and some of those things at elementary.
With an overwhelming amount of data, the district needed a solution to organize and integrate it all. Something flexible enough to meet the unique needs of each school.
So we just had all this data, kind of like old school data binders, right? For people that remember that. And it was too much for any 1, 2, or 3 people to try to manage. And when you could manage it, there was nowhere to put it. And so when I came on with the district, that's really when we had just started with a data platform and an electronic data platform that could sync all of these pieces together. And so that was kind of the big transition for our district. We could not fit all of our data into our previous platform. So we weren't able to do some things with our SIT teams. We weren't able to do some things where we uploaded some of our forms. We also knew that our high school was going to have some requirements moving forward, post-secondary assets, some of those things that we wanted to be able to chart and to be able to keep track of. And we could not do that with our provider at that time.
Jennifer knew that they needed to make a move to a new platform. But one building was all in on their prior platform. So Jennifer ran a side-by-side pilot with ION and the current solution.
We had a building that was very, very, very bought into our previous platform. They were using it full-on, all-in implementation, all levels of implementation. And so we knew that we would have a hard time convincing that one building to move away from a platform without having some experience in a new system. We knew the challenges that we had with our other platform. Some of those specific challenges, we did not have a lot of customizable features in our last platform. We have 3 different elementary schools in our district, and they are 3 pretty different elementary schools. They have different building goals. They have relatively different needs with students. And there was no way for us to chart or to document or to have any sort of dashboard or any sort of wall for those individual building goals.
ION provided the customizability that El Dorado needed to align district-wide goals while addressing individual school priorities.
Our special ed teachers can go in there and look at the kids that will be on their caseload next year and see that data and see those behaviors, see that attendance. All of those things are built in there, and they're able to make decisions and support those kids and put some of those services in place. We could never do that before.
With ION, El Dorado educators can seamlessly access the data they need, ensuring smoother transitions and better support for every student.
We were still literally passing folders of papers in the hallway when a kid moved from 4th grade to 5th grade. And that was the craziest thing in the world. And so we knew we had to find a way to transition kids better, especially building to building. That's game changing for supports for kids and families too.
At El Dorado schools, the focus remains on what truly matters, helping every student succeed. With ION as a partner, the district has transformed data into a tool for progress, making a difference where it counts the most.